Um, so, what have you created for yourselves as a couple since attending the weekend? What do you think is your biggest um, win in life that you created for yourselves as a couple or as a family since attending?
I would say so. Before we attended couples, for the last 7 years, we've been working on our next phase of life. So, our son is a senior now, and when he graduates, we were looking for a different plan in life to change our careers from what we we're doing. We came up with a plan to get our captain's license and to run vacation charters in the Caribbean. So this has been a plan for 7 years. So it was there before couples, but we were learning how to sail and we were learning, we were getting our time and our days on the water. And we've been working on that. But I would say that since couples, we have we have better communication. We have more tools. We've been more focused. We are currently actually in probably one of the most stressful times of our life trying to get this business up and going and off of the ground. And there are roadblocks. Buying a big boat to charter on is a challenge. There's nothing easy about it, unless you have a ton of money sitting in the bank, and we need to finance part of it. And so we've been going through a lot of challenges lately, but we've been able to talk about it. We've been able to work through it. And I would say in the past, sometimes there would be, if we had a little, whatever you want to call it, disagreement or fight or something happened, we would have a harder time getting through it. And now we can get through it very quickly, within, maybe we take a break from each other, but then 15 minutes later we come back together, versus in the past it may have been a day or more. And, it's not that things were bad, but like it just wasn't resolved. And so now we can resolve things much quicker and we can come together and hear the other person out. And we're constantly looking for the win-win in all situations and supporting each other in a way that we never did before. So I'm not sure. I mean, I'm confident of our goals and, what we've done to get there, but the smoothness of which we've done it and the ability to get to where we are right now today, it may have taken longer, or there may have been more frustrations or stumbling blocks along the way. So I think that it's created a path that has made that a lot smoother for us,
Mm.
and that we're navigating that in a much healthier way, even though there are tons of obstacles and frustrations that I know we would have gotten through and we will get through. It's just like, but we're just navigating it in a much smoother way.
I look at it as communication is key in all exercises and all things in life. And couples allowed us to be open and honest and direct in every bit of communication. And where anyone often struggles from in any question is frequently their past, and that's coming into the present due to something that's coming up between or some event that's coming up in there. And we're building a future together and building it as a team, literally a team to be together all the time. And a lot of couples, their lives are very separated. Their lives are very, they do different things. They, the husband has his friends who he goes to, out to golf with, and the wife has her friends who they gather together for book club, and they become separate. Whereas we are really appreciated that couples allowed us to look at it and feel like it was okay for us to just be together all the time, and that we could be together all the time. We're building a future that we're going to spend all of our time together doing the same things. We're going to share a business. We're going to share a life. We're going to share, the operation of a boat together all the time. And having that strong, solid foundation of a relationship, and having that strong communication, having that strong understanding that we built being inside of couples, like we were great before that. We were positive we could do this, but we had hiccups, and hiccups could last, a hiccup could last a day. Well, when we're doing this business together, we can't have a hiccup that lasts a day. We have to have a hiccup that lasts 5 minutes, 10 minutes. One of us decides to go, I'm going to go raise the anchor and be, I'm going to quickly go put on some gear and do some bottom scrubbing on the boat just to have that brief break. But you come back and you're right back to being able to just communicate and talk and understand each other and be able to be open and honest in saying, this is how I felt. This is why I felt that way. And the other person being like, you know what? I remember you talking about that. I remember us communicating about that. And I know how you feel. And now let's put what raised that issue in the past, and let's talk about what the actual problem is. Let's talk about the solutions to what's occurring, not dragging up, our fears of the past, or not having to drag them up in the moment. Having couples is an opportunity to talk about them in a place that's safe and comfortable, and you're surrounded by other like-minded people, is just, has allowed us to build something together that we would have struggled much more if we hadn't, gone through couples and had this experience.
Well, thank you for that.